moving on to the second question.
Mm-hmm.
Moving into the business side of things a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not that I don't want to focus on your personal life, but I know the business and other aspect of it.
Yes, I love talking about business.
What is GoChew's triple bottom line? Do you know what a triple bottom line is?
Bottom line, I do not.
It's a sustainability framework that revolves around 3 P's: people, planet, profit. So, how is your business generating profit while also serving the community, serving the environment? How do you think GoChew's doing these things?
Interesting. So 3P is the people and planet, and what was the third one?
Profit.
Profit. Wow. You've got some great questions I like. This I might have to think a little bit more. Very interesting. So talking about business, well, I think if it goes into more details, I would love to talk about it, but I also don't want to disclose so much when there are customers. So maybe we can. I'll be a little bit more quiet. So last 3. So I had this idea of starting in 2000 during COVID. During COVID time, I was reading a lot of business books and self-help books, and I was in healthcare where I was overworked, but also was able to save up a lot of money because I was working overtime and all that during COVID. Caught COVID 3 times. Anyway, so when I started, I always thought about talking about profit. This is how I read a book called Eric Rice wrote a book called The Lean Startup, and reading a lot about business, I wanted to start lean, so to make sure that this idea that I had is what the community needed. If it's not, then there's no profit. So I feel I truly believe that if you're bringing something of value to a community, the profit will follow. So the bigger the impact is, the positive impact to the community, the bigger the profit will be. I truly believe in that. So I strive to have bigger community, good impact. Profit wise, last 3 years, with the personal investment that I put into GoChew, when I first started GoChew, I felt this is my baby. I don't plan on having any babies in my life, but this felt like a baby. This could outlive my life. That's my goal. I want GoChew to prosper and live a long life and find some other people to run it in the future when I'm gone.
You want to create a legacy.
Yes, I want to create, and I want people to know that what GoChew wants to do about creating a positive impact in the community to continue on. So, what I was going with that. Sometimes I get lost in my own stories. I get too far away. But I look at really, really long term, and I think it's more than who I am. And we're talking about the lean startup, how I had an ultimate faith in the brand that I created in this, the mission statement, what it will do to the community. So I pretty much put in almost everything I had to get the business started, and I got the first food truck 2 years ago. And since I was pretty much a sole proprietor, so I prepped, I did sales. I just hired minimum number of staff to help me at the food truck. Food trucks, if you can get into bigger events and pop-ups, I would say it's pretty profitable. Like the margin rate, if you can make it, if you put in the hours and the sweat equity in it. So that's how I ran it for the first 2 years. And then this year, in 2025, I decided, I was able to accumulate these profit by having, like putting a lot of sweat equity in it. I thought, okay, now it's time for me to get GoChew to a structure where it will last even without me, because that's very important. I'm a mere human. No one knows what will happen to me. But then if you build a structure and a system and can sustain it in a way, I train the people, I talk about our mission statement, and they train the other people and follow the structure and the system, then I don't have, even if I'm gone, GoChew will continue to do its job. So that early this year, that was my first attempt on making GoChew look more like in that form of business versus, GoChew's just that one girl. She runs it and she does everything. And, even though my profit margin will drop, it has dropped down significantly because I'm reinvesting 90% of what we make at GoChew back to GoChew. So, yes, I'm not in it for, it sounds kind of, everyone says this, so it kind of feels weird to say, but I'm not in it for the money. I want a bigger impact, a positive impact for the community, and I know the profit will follow. So, 3 bottom line, 3 P's.
No, you deliver that very well.
Really? Okay. Yeah. I was but I will keep thinking about that question. I think that's a very important question that you asked me that will help